Thank you very much, Ewan. Now, we all know the importance of green living and ecological conservation. And sometimes I think we all might feel that it's too much to handle and we don't know what we as individuals can do to try to alleviate the problem. Well, during June, which is World Environment Month, we are encouraged to learn how we can play our part on an individual level to contribute to keeping our world as stable as it can be. And joining us this morning on Expresso on World Environment Day to discuss how we can do this is Nicki, Ellis, the founder and designer at Love Milo and Eco-Conscious Homeway Studio, and also David Parry-Davies, the editor of Enviropedia and also host of the 2017 Ecologic Awards. And great to have both of you here. Good morning.
Thanks. Good morning.
David, let me start off with you first and talk about something that was discussed at the Global Footprint Network, that the Earth right now is in what is called ecological overshoot. What exactly does this mean?
Let's cut it down to simplicity. It simply means that we are consuming the Earth's resources faster than the Earth can actually produce them. So, for example, if you were to say, what does the Earth produce in terms of air, water, fisheries per year? By the time we've reached the 25th of September, we've already used up what the Earth can produce in a year. After that period, we're in overdraft. So that's the bottom line, is we're using the Earth's resources too fast. There's a natural inclination to say, well, there's too many people. But the reality is there's about 20% of the world's population using 80% of the world's resources. So it's not your Soweto and Khayelitsha that are overusing, it's Constantia and Santon that are over-consuming.
Wow.
It's the imported American this and the imported French that and the disposable products, etc.
Yes.
These are the problem.
And Nicki, I understand that at Love Milo you conducted a survey to ask South Africans how they rate themselves in terms of green living and their ecological consciousness. And what were some of the enlightening findings you had?
I think one of the interesting things that I found was only 30% of people said they recycled in their homes, which I thought would have been closer to 80%. Yeah, especially since that's kind of like the main thing I would assume everybody does. But yeah, so that was very low. And then a lot of people said they really could see a lot of room for improvement in their workplace. And when you consider how much time we spend in our workplace, I think it's really important for companies to maybe start taking a bit more responsibility on their side, So that was also quite...
And given those, how do you find South Africans rate themselves in terms of being eco-conscious? Do South Africans think of themselves as being eco-conscious?
No, not really. We found it to be very low. I think a lot of room for improvement over there, yeah.
Why do you think this might be, David?
There's been too much negativity in the approach to environmental issues. We need to start recognizing actually that going eco is more economically beneficial. You can have a heck of a lot more fun than doing things traditional ways. So there's, I think, been a huge negative approach about environmental issues, and so it scared people off. They've gone doom and gloom, too much of it, and I'd rather just watch the rugby, Too much stress already. So we need to do what you guys are doing, which is highlighting the positive and the fun elements of going green.
Yeah, and that's why we're so glad.
Beyond green.
Yeah, we're so glad that we can be with you on this journey, hopefully taking away the doom and gloom part of it and bringing the fun element into it. In fact, Nicki and David will be joining us again later on the show to discuss ways in which we can all make an impact. In the meantime, if you'd like to find out more about eco-conscious and conservation initiatives in South Africa and keep up to date with environmental news, you can visit www.enviropedia.com.